Sounds are as compelling as thoughts and just as immaterial and open to interpretation. Sounds and Thoughts Meditation reveals how the mind conjures up thoughts that can so easily lead us astray. Meditation from the book Mindfulness, Finding Peace in a Frantic World. The book contains the complete 8-week mindfulness course developed at Oxford University. Find a sitting position in which the spine can be self-supporting, with your back straight but not stiff. Sit with your shoulders relaxed, head and neck balanced, and chin tucked slightly in. Bring your attention to the movements of the breath in the body for a few minutes until you feel reasonably settled. Spend a few minutes practicing mindfulness of the breath and body in this way, remembering that in the practice that follows you can always come back to the breath and body to anchor yourself if your mind becomes too distracted or overwhelmed. Now, when you are ready, allow the focus of your attention to shift from sensations in the body to hearing, open to sounds as they arise. There is no need to go searching for sounds or listening out for particular sounds. Instead, as best you can, simply remain open so that you are receptive to awareness of sounds from all directions as they arise. Sounds near, sounds far, sounds in front, behind, to the side, above or below. In this way, you are opening to the whole space of sound around you, the soundscape. Perhaps notice how the obvious sounds can easily crowd out the more subtle ones. Noticing any spaces between sounds, moments of relative quiet. As best you can, be aware of sounds simply as sounds, as raw sensations. Notice the tendency we all have to label sounds as soon as they are received: car, train, voice, air conditioning, radio, and see if it is possible simply to notice this labeling and then refocus, beyond and below the label, on the raw sensations of the sounds themselves, including the sounds within sounds. You may find that you are thinking about the sounds. See if it is possible to reconnect with direct awareness of their sensory qualities, patterns of pitch, timbre, loudness, and duration, rather than their meanings, implications, or stories about them. Whenever you notice that your awareness is no longer focused on sounds, gently acknowledge where the mind has moved to, and then return the attention back to sounds as they arise and pass away from moment to moment. Then, after you have been focusing on sounds for 4 or 5 minutes, let go of your awareness of sounds. Now shift your focus of attention so that your thoughts are center stage in awareness, seeing them, as best you can, as events in the mind. Just as with sounds, where you were noticing their arising, lingering and passing away, so now, as best you can, attend to thoughts that arise in the mind, noticing when they arise, seeing as they linger in the space of the mind, like clouds moving across the sky of the mind. Eventually, see if you can detect the moment when they dissolve. There is no need to try to make thoughts come or go. In the same way that you related to the arising and passing away of sounds, just let thoughts come and go on their own. Just as clouds moving across a vast, spacious sky are sometimes dark and stormy, sometimes light and fluffy, so thoughts take different forms. Sometimes clouds fill the entire sky. Sometimes they clear out completely, leaving the sky cloudless. Alternatively, you could pay attention to thoughts in the mind in the same way that you would if the thoughts were projected on the screen at the cinema. You sit watching, waiting for a thought or image to arise. When it does, you attend to it, so long as it is there on the screen, and then you let it go as it passes away. Notice when you get drawn into the drama, finding yourself up there on the screen. When you become aware of this, congratulate yourself for noticing, then return to your seat and wait patiently for the next sequence of thoughts to arise, as they surely will. If any thoughts bring with them intense feelings or emotions, pleasant or unpleasant, as best you can, note that emotional charge and intensity and let them be as they already are. Remember that if at any time you feel that your mind has become unfocused and scattered, or it keeps getting repeatedly drawn into the story created by your thinking, see if it is possible to come back to the breath and the sense of the body as a whole, sitting and breathing, and use this focus to anchor and stabilize your awareness back in the present moment. Thank you and have a great day.